Alright, 今日は何曜日？いつ日曜日。I just got back from Nick's. It's September 30th, 2024, I think. It's like 54 to 62. That's 13 to 17 degrees Celsius here in Pacifica, California. Um, just got back from Nick's, man. Good buddy, Michael Butler. So I figured, like, there's a other section that I had outdoors, and I had fry, and you can't see, but there's like about one, there's about 10, it's about five, there's like one, and even over here, I have like maybe like six or seven or eight or nine or 10 little suckers, in here, that were not, a victim of the raccoon and all that stuff. So I brought them out over here, and the thing is, like, the raccoons have not been back since that first time. Let me see. Like, I still have these paw prints over here to remind me that they're like, man, they could just change things, right? Like, so all the tubs I have over here, they're devoured. And by the way, it's not just trash. I have like, there's a bunch of rats over here too. So I have these pellets, that I keep in there that detours the rats and all that stuff. And that's what that Coors Light beer freaking box is. But again, man, they tell me that they're around, so I just don't. I don't know. It's nature. They know better than we will ever know, and all that stuff. So I brought these boys and girls back over here, and this time, I have the same grits. If they want to reach in, they can with their hands. But most of these are just super, super, super tiny. So I'm hoping that they don't even like notice them, and they'll just bypass them when they come around. But I have them. They're not even secured. They're just like plastic clips. But what I will do during the night is I will basically put like a shovel and a rake like that. And if they do come around, and if they want to tamper with this, at least I'll hear them trying to tamper with them. So it's not a real good plan, but I really, 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 really want to have some of my Medakas like experience the winter temps out here, so that I know that they will be viable as outdoor Medakas over here in Pacifica, California, 12 miles south of San Francisco. And it's kind of bummed that majority of the batch that I was hoping that would go through all that, and it's gone. But like, it's, you kind of do what you do. So this is what this is. Again, man, can you even see this? There's about like 8 or 9 or 10 little ones swimming in there. And hopefully they'll get the size before they have like another month of nice temperature, sun, and I'm hoping that I could still have a little batch before the raccoons come back, that I can monitor going through the winter seasons and all that. And this is it's definitely not a pretty sight, but it's doing something, yo. So let's take a real quick sip. By the way, the best beer of the day: Fire Harp-san, Nico Fish-san, Mr. Andy Yo-san, Lauren Marshall-san, and Ann H-san. Domo arigato. Every single sip that I take or the beer that I drink is all because of your support and all that. And it kind of sounds stupid, but it's not. It's like every single sip, there's a meaning, and all that. So, oh boy. Gotta thank Fox Sake-san, Lindsay's Tank-san, Nino Franklin-san, I need to send you a sticker. Rocky's Garage-san, Jan Nolta-san, I need to send you a sticker still. Christian Aquino-san, I think I need to still send you a sticker. Mr. Golden Arms, Niels Hansen-san, I still need to send you a sticker, I think. And Nicolers, Mr. 10, Local Bud, Cameron Kilmer-san, and Itchies Aquarium-san. Domo arigato, all you members and all that. And it's going to be another, we'll see how next season goes. The Medaka whole fascination has picked up to the level of, like, in the past it was just like level 1, but now I think it's at level 4 here in the USA. I think a lot more and more people are getting into the Medaka fascination stage, and a lot of people are getting into it. A lot of people are receiving actual fishes directly imported from Japan legally. And I think we'll start seeing a lot of the strains flourish over here in the United States of America. My understanding is, I have people that contact me from the UK, from Canada, Taiwan, and whatnot. But definitely the Japanese RiceFish Medaka fever is starting to really, I think, flourish for the first time. The Medakas have been flourishing in Japan for over a decade now. It was about, I would say, it peaked in Japan about 3 years ago. So it started flourishing about 7 years ago, where a lot of people were into developing the Medaka, keeping these strains. And as the strains developed, it became more like a tropical fish, where when you want to get these long fins, you need to keep them in a heated environment, right? Depending on where you live, if you live in a warmer climate, it's all good. But if you don't, you got to keep them in like a heated aquarium, like a tropical fish. And so that, I think that's where we are at with Medakas. They are no longer the outdoor, just leave them out in a tub kind of fish. They're like tropical fish now, where you keep them in a temperature climate, controlled area, in order for you to be able to see the fins grow and the colors to develop. So totally changed. Medakas were not like this, man. Before, like when I was a kid, back in the 80s or late 70s, man, my grandfather just had them outdoors. He was a breeder of kingyo, goldfish, but he did have Medakas, and, he just let them be, and they'll do their thing, kind of thing. You definitely cannot do that nowadays because of how they have been modified by us humans and all that stuff. But all right, enough of me. But I brought these out over here. Maybe the raccoons will come back. But at least I'll hear them when they get back this time around. They'll have to throw all this stuff around off of this grid if they want to get into it. They could easily put their paws in here to grab them, but I think most of the Medakas in here are just like way too small for them to even see and to be appetizing. So I'm hoping for that. I don't know. I'll report back as usual. And the way of, man, we'll just go with this is the moment of MedakaMetal, but with the way of. Alright, so MedakaMetal style. We'll do it again next time. Oh boy, I think I had too many drinks at Nick's. So, domo arigato to all you Medaka heads out there and all the members. And we'll do it again next time. Pretty soon, I hope. All right, so, outs.